Right, it's a beautiful and a wonderful Thursday morning. I welcome you to the Dialogue Show on Net2 Television. I was here, a brass song said you'd see in Kunyana Fe. You did the Dialogue Show no every war and then pay the Thursday's edition of the Super Duper morning show we have on Net2 Television. BT at the Kwame Abu Akudan Kwamwabitan from Ekomoto. I am your host with the most, and I am your moderator, Free Sabri. You could say no Krobeba Power Simano Adriano na. Wojumadi no eso no sede anopa bia ye no no ye de wiem sakrem sembe broad hwe aduru na ya edim sanso na agukansi mrante no beba na afi o ma besome ogudie ekwanse sanse all work no play major kedo boy CJ Winters entertainment a wode bebre na afi so yetimi ehunu abedwafo beba am yesim konye na afi nsem a ye de agu apono so de ato ne din said the intellectual discussion no ne nyina ebeba na obokrata boboso na poso the major news making headlines in the various newspapers kuwakratano emubeba interviews ahodo e wo hwa ye nimpadifo ebedi enkomo enne finance minister omai photo samfo ehine beko emrahye bedwam no kwa na achese ode media budget review ena echo the policy statement ode extra say afi 2026 no emrano man ho kwan se wo se wotimi ko na fe ode baabi a wadi sikana duro no ekokoto mrahye bedwam efiti sa abre kosi sa afi no beko na wie ye ohia sika foforo anasa say na mpanifo bi ehwe ni mu ye ne mpanifo bedi nkomo na ya hwe o expectations enei ebeba de na fiti afi January no ebesi enne no aban atimidi sika no aya edi mfaso ne mpuntuo aba asakoba no so ohia foforo a ebesan ede aka no ni nyina no eye nkomo a yedi ede ama ene de ewo dwumadie no eso na sade da ye no ebre ko school ne de nsato ye bo ana ya cancel the pledge na fe yetimi akansem bia sansem no ya na brunya ne ye kaiwo e kire se wa wadwe so besom man no adwuma bi a wo ye no e pa cho yi personal resentment to nchen na fe efa adwuma na nkasa si wani so na yire ho ye adwuma ne no na bebo abaso e de ama ye say hard work pays e di se wo yire ho ye adwuma den a obi etimi kasa nipa sumasi ana obente kwan bia so no o se wo ye adwuma no na ekoye we ye kai when we're working somewhere cause nipa sumasi dem no matter the basic bia no yes still or yet na adwuma and it becomes your hallmark on fa personal sentiment emma adwuma we yes so make sure say adwuma no ebe koso me kai producer Ebenezer Kwadwonyavo was kwa me se druba bi na wo se obomani so na adwuma no yenye ye wie be san kwa kwatena se akwadi fufu and that is the beautiness of adwuma ye eno na boa ma adwuma no so etimi ekoso so abribina nya wa hye ho bo se obeye adwuma ye do man sika hye wo sa wa hye ho bo se wo di sika no ebeye adwuma to the extent say obi abenya ho faso that is the adwuma ye de hye wo sa no ye de kan ho so yenko anopai ne yenko hwe the power vested in me as a moderator no I duly declare say the pledge.
The pledge. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers, and I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God.
Right, so I was saying that uhuno ene eseshede ne nkoma a ewo ho ene se abrena brenya no wa hye ho bo se obesom oman no osompa enti de wo ye bia no ma oman no nikan ewo de wo ye mu. That is the reason why I be do baby na ya ma order of the voter oman mu ye ompanifo bi ho ma gesa abasoboni ne bi. Professor from Pomboate no mo eye exemplary leaders a wo so age order of the voter abasobodi ni ebibisa wo se won so obetimi agibia na. That is what they are catching to say wo ye adwuma oba bia obi ho no na fe yesi ye bo abaso worker of the year ye bo abaso they are standing worker of so bisa se ntu won so obetimi ebisa de na nipa ne ye sonko a ene ye bo na abaso eye adwuma no sorry oba ntem because obenam kwan ho ene wonu traffic e won kan enti obebu nam no asori anopa ebia bese no nan ebobo nanan ne fan na ebia wo adwuma mu. Okay, so it happens. Now there is assembly or why ye kan de ye futu de and say security man be once upon a time e kan say there is one worker bi adwuma mu ha netem bi obeba adwuma bia no make sure so be security man no upon no obe kofi nso a okra security man na wako. And there was a disaster in that adwuma mu ha say adwuma no asem esi ye na dan boagum de ka ho enipa no ebe pon akọ announce asem esi ye no and say sa fridge I think say na ye cold store, right? Na nipa no ko fridge nim na fridge no automatically anase obi nim na fridge no lock e it nipa na kam I was otimi epie eba obi apon akọ security man no this man enko ye e was here hwe no ampa umko be fridge no just a cut some few minutes na nipa na film, and that is the amount onipa bia no wo uniqueness ewo the also otimi eyemu yemfasa emwa ye hona intimi nko ye nimo enne ye nkore se de wiem sakram sem no ebe ya afa don hwere eduru na ya edi anim na aropai ye hunu se bo kakra ewo wiem enso kakra nso apetepete sen na weather update no etie aropai. It is said the room sacrum samutiano and I anopay and so share Ghana fana baby brainua a bokakra ewo wiem ede e maya afi Ghana TV from in so kakra egusu egugu epitibiti e was ampotem ho ede e mobabu ho a emoduru agrada kakra enso ewom sanso ena imiamia bi enso e ho ano de eyinso no ana epitibiti ede e ma anopay ofa miamia bebrenu a wo mu enya enso kakra epitibiti be koda nim kakra ba bia kwaye bretu mepo ena nutan ewo Ghana ya na afo efom no emrunkum kakra ejina wieme no nam so masa wo hwade ententen so a untimi enhunu akiri sense visibility no eye low ewo sa miamia nti so ye driver ni ena afi na obepie anase mpokra no wanya daje ena monitor the weather update no phone so a ya wonam sa miamia no aya no ya hwie sense bokakra ene mrunkum kakra so ewo wiem eda no ekwa ni mu no ye hwe ni mu sa wia kakra enso betimi ayiniti ede amaye nanso da mu ni nyina no awia ewo ho anopai aflao anglogan enkran ne potemo no inso kakra epetepete ejino hamobu pen aduasa ekosi na aduanan eso sanso ena kumase enso eka ho bi omso omu enya nso ewo sa miamia na afei ye famia bi se kintampo ne potemo a wonya enso atebu ene potemo nso eno nso ejina hamobu pen aduasa mununkum kakra ewo wiem no o famia bi se kasoa winiba afei Cape Coast akwade ezim ene ne potemo kofodua atimodan kwa utafo na yede oboa setakwa sahwebekwai ketekra chicken tampo gosu sunyane chachima ne mpotem so aka ho aropai mununkum kakra ejina wiem ejina ohamobu pen aduasa 30% ene kire ya ho hye no susupro no so no miamia ma wo so de ama no ya ho hye no ejina free 22 ekosi 25 degrees Celsius anopai awia bobrem na awia akrabe niti ede amaye no nam so ebema ya ho hye no apagya nso miamia bi wo ho a omsom tie ya ebo kakra eba be sanka wiem ede amom awia bobrem no se awia netimi pagya no mo ya ho hye no be pagya anopai die no a ejina 22 ekosi 25 degrees Celsius no eba be gina 28 and akosro kwa no 32 degrees Celsius efiti awia bobrem ekwanwumrem no ebo kakra ba be sanka wiem no nam so be ma ya ho hye no eso ate abegina 26 and akosro kwa no 27 degrees Celsius na chese wiem adwo na yetimi ada yeko Ghana yetifi famu a emia bi dise yendi tamale bole damango boga tanga na lelugu wa jirapane ne potema no pai omu enya nsu papa ewo ho ejina ohamobu pen aduesia ekosi na dua watwe 60 to 80% ena chese nsu egugu ewo sa miamia na afei yefa omahoshe no a anopai ejina free 22 enso ekosi 25 degrees Celsius awia bobrem no ebo kakra ba sanka wiem amom but omahoshe no ebepeja abegina 30 and 32 degrees Celsius. Enumere no and I say ujina miyabi say Jama ngole na mpotemo bogatanga na lelugu wa drapa ene na mpotemo nso a obetime enye nso eno so ejina ohamobu pen eduasa se koba no saa oma wo hye no so bete aba begina 28 and 29 degrees Celsius every ewiamu de no ejina 30 to 32 degrees Celsius no epono so anopai eye basabasa kakra ewo pono so ede ma farefo no nti se wo ye fareni a okopono so ya no wa ya hweye ede amaye na wamoni abre na watimi aye adwuma don hwede no na ye die nim se na wiem sakrem sem no afa na yenko hwe ye motivation anopai ye motivation ene sen the production team no ka kire wo nyina no ba ko pe or say our greatest glory is not in never falling, but is in rising every time you fall. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The ayakache unyina no ene se yenu monyam hye yempeja enni se ka se omekwa de menya accident da menhwe aseda mento fom da eno enim eno no nye yenu monyam no da bi so ka so me de ade we ya me ye menya ho nsunsan so da ana menya ho da bi enye wenu monyam no nemu wenu monyam no ye se ade we ya na no me kofa ha me ye no ana o ha we ya to me kwan ya me fa so a mitimi pie fi sa o ha wo no no eno ena ye wenu monyam se brai yare power yare ye ebia fi se me call me ye wo me nyare da me call hospital da eno nye wenu monyam ye se nyankopon hira ene adom ne bi na aso so but obitim ka se brai ya wo koi yare power yare obeka so no bi eno obias nani monyam apie wo bra wo yare ye ne yare e ball no otimi pegyaye. A typical example, there is this man won kokko mamenche one opeye from Bernard Kwesi entry. He happens to be my classmate. Man bi won kokko we driver ni ho na man bi won kokko e bra ne yeso a yeko school na yekoto niema e won nchen. There is a big store na man ne ye obi nim de be kan ya fe to mu no man no sori anopa no wa nkwafu mu a ase obehunu no na seni de na asi so ase obia ka man ne bo from a former boy when adwuma a wo ye ni mu no it happens to be say man no within some years 4 or 5 years man bo from no man asanya pija ne ho e wo ama wo ba so it is a glory e che say eye wanu nyam ne se wo to from no wasa so sa na production team ne ka che me no mienu nyina ene se koba ne se wo to from a sorry abe sorry no pija no ene ma wanu nyam e ba. That is the production team ne ka che na anopay ye hwe se de within a break you know yemma na fe yemfa agokansi mu nsem emfa emro we kasansem way by faith. brasso say de ago Kencity mu nsemo ebre wo na ohu de ekoso e wo the world of sports na enran so 14 John at Mills Memorial Lecture course on a professor from Pomboatin Ekokasaye Ewase, and believe you me, we still have greatest people in this country. Hey, Papa no Kasaye or Kasaye and Kasa, not for the NPP, not for the NDC or Kasa Segane, and the Tipano or Kasafa who a better Ghana agenda. Now on penny dada J.M. Mills person can Ghana say Ghana a better movie Abane Kasai. Even citing on our boy literary and a brown boy literary doing what the year no and let it be what a man of Umina Esre. Whilst in the presence of the literary the then former Minister of Health, right? Now and common be a course and ma or chair Professor John Evans Thomas Kwanya. On any share any do ye the boy any kwanya on person come fast one man Ghana at me fan to my efra. This is what we expect the country or more live and then to do, have the foresight for the country. So na be mum mabunu e beti menye adwuma no bia so sorry and sa akwana no. But how do we see it? And na I have santi eboa I crowd e wo ha the world of sports and the choice nana akwaba.
Onyame obusie.
Anakwaba.
Yanua.
Boko de.
Onyame waye mekese.
Right. Your first damara they say apa bi ode enkwa we say dem ne keka wa bia ne ho etua no pa bia etise ye. Ye hwede na ekoso ewo the world of sports.
What was say ye a FIFA World Cup.
That's right.
And the big sporting event taking place is our Glasgow and we are Commonwealth Games Basso 2023 Ekopem August the 2nd and our mobile and team Ghana Omunina Aquacopim or Glasgow I be participating 10 sporting disciplines and they be take place on but then over 250 events and a woman as medals to be grabbed. There were a lot of controversy before Commonwealth Games, so originally it's supposed to be in Australia. Unfortunately, Omo Epuli out because of Niamaka Krebi, and see back to Glasgow. Tiaho Anna Yebe Games in and the centenary one no Ebebaso next 2030 our India. We expect a hodie and koye BBT say being so Nagana Yanso Aji SCN so nobody can tell. Team Ghana you wish them the best of everything and Omo Kwakosia kan Glasgow. After the World Cup, CAF will say it's all about money, and if you are being headed by a businessman, it means to say a lot depends on what comes into the kitty. CAF, I say 2027 AFCON no one share teams no number may be increasing from 24 to 28.
Okay.
Yeah, nti yekwe no likely say CAF ebema yako 2018 tournament ebeba so Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda and no any the on CAF still air with the results and now say the outcome the ruling are a befi court of arbitration for sports. One say about AFCON we no controversies be brave and nti I say almost siki interpretation or redress CAS which is Court of Arbitration for Sports, a whole and say akwakopi CAF say or train results and as a ruling omodebeba no matter the outcome omobeji atumuna yako yenim. CAF president third term Ose South said Omapeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Akano Sanso na Dr. Mutsepe and she said third term is out of the agenda.
Right.
Well, time will tell. Nobody knows. You know a lot of things. Good. Yeah, we no transfers. Ekoso Lawrence Setoji na Osi Akama Accra Lions. Se me no work say wakwaku pim ewo eye Eintracht Frankfurt ewo Germany Bundesliga ewo na okwaku si na kan. Sanso ena Accra has a folk assign the Boja couple or your Serbian coach or coachy a year mediama some time ago. Sise couple and I had to folk say omonene ebefana some coach to succeed Masawu Didi Dramani for the upcoming season. Benjamin Asare from the World Cup will pay courtesy call on the Minister for Sports and Recreation, Honorable Kofi Adam, and T. Benjamin Asari, Eko Kuchiano, Eko Danasi, the support, the encouragement, Minister no Edemano. Kumasi Asante Kotoko are in the news. Kotoko are appointing a year Eric Tinkler. Eric Tinkler is South African ex-footballer. Tinkler is Yakama Bafana, and Oko World Cup 1998. No any Tinkler and as say obe head coach for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Board and they say Ejumana very simple. Deliver the 2026-27 league trophy. Then build a strong squad for Kotoko to compete our Africa. So Tinkler and Air Kotoko coach they say Nejumano clear cut, just deliver the trophy and move on. And yes sir. Yebepam we titia yenko amanone kakra na yenhwe Liverpool has been in the news for business aspects, not on the field. Last week ena eba say enkrofo bi person moto minority stake ewo Liverpool mu ene anope di abeto dwane say billionaire a man worth over 260 billion. Jeff Bezos, owner of Amazon, say he has entered into the fray of becoming a shareholder at Liverpool FC. And men's football is getting somewhere. To attract such personalities, it means what football is really about. What are we waiting for? Jeff Bezos say, beer. Na feel for no airton team na man and now say a burden because when the big guys come to town they come with big money. So Jeff Bezos Amazon now be mentioned as a minority trying to say Obenya stick our Liverpool. For Foden AC Akan Emma Man City. 26 years for Foden. He was left out of the World Cup squad by Thomas Tuchel, but then pending signature to a new contract. The contract was supposed to expire this year, but they said they were extending it to 2030. So for Foden, good luck, chap. Very, very strong character. Casemiro, a former player, Emma, a Manchester United. Casemiro has now signed for a year Inter Miami. He's joined Leo Messi, our honor. Now, David Beckham is doing a lot to bring the MLS to a certain level. Great players who want to retire tend to the MSL to help build the brand up there. After the World Cup, things are going to change. So, any DBC Amal Sports. Hope you are enjoying. You're enjoying now, Kwame, and for a dialogue, Jumedian and Twasso.
Right, and I'm at
Yo.
Abusia aropai Yankopon hwemu moye eno nti eda de bi o man kwa wese ya te se eto menumi no yemfa seda fama na asante ebu asa ode the world of sports so abeto yen anasa beda yen ene aropai na de ye ka kire nyina no ene se de yebehunu ewo ene ebia no ye de aseda ma Yankopon ye so aropai ya ye de ni ekoto kumasi nkro bi eso de bia ya meka ese yeso ya no pa ye de ni koto kumase da nyame e de se brono a ewo kumase na yakodan Nyankopon tara pa bia no yeso ye de aseda emma no okenkan chokonkro ye Nyankopon kese ye de trew ewo Psalm 104 se Nyankopon no ahya han sa atade na watro so mu center matam na se drenwumra emo aduma nyina pie kopo mo no aduane wo nse mo de mo tase na me wo mo kra na asade chi a ombutubutu omatu ma nipa firi ko munwuma so eno munwuma ho kosisa ade besan asabiem na boni a menumienu eye no Nyankopon hwe na se nka wo hwa ka menumienu wan na begina ewo nanim hwe na no boni a wo ye hwe no boni a me ye hwe na yi anope sorry ye boni a ye ye but o hwe mu ye no ti Psalm 130 osimi fa bukuku mi fa werade ti me ne papa ya so ti me nkoto sira ja wo hwe mu ye na se nka wo hwe mu ye anka hwan ene begina ewo nim na so na fa che ewo from near sure so what kind of love is this odobey and a chase into son of pain and the asadama de asida se no se o ma nya nkonto akoto e kronton kro wi no mi nyina wi ni yi anope ya ye o se kan se asido asada and ayatima ne din kokko ye wi ne sa na fe yakoda aban that is kumase da aban na ya behwe aban ehhehye policies ahodo a aban ayegu oman ni mu a etimi bua menumi no ho ban me nya aduane di me nya atade hye ma yenya cars di tuye kwan anan pokra no yenya kwan papa enam so that is a ban hye ne policies ahodo a wo ye and enne also one of the greatest days oman no enya ne bie sa amamra no hye e de ato se aban bi obeba so bia no obehye wamamu ase a aban a all free ho no enye budget mfama for the first 3 months edi enimu no fa bitu aka fa bitu to ne ma betimi aboama ne ma na koso omo ye adwuma the running of the government no betimi aboa so aban dada wotwa mu no eye sa hye ne to ye ho na aban we edo ono ankasa ne policy statement e de baaye e ma ye de twa afe no enso kokosi ya afe a ye wo mu 2026 de no aduru mfrimfri no emamra no asan sha ban se won ma ne so afo no komra hye bedwam no omfa ba bia wadi sika ne free abesi no enkotum ra hye bedwafo anim na se wo wia ana se okoye ne sa won kire se obehia sika ne bia ka ho se ne odi sika no ede ma no efa ye no ne ho so na kwanko bosome be se makomako enum a aka no ne ho so no se obetimi di se sika na akotwa afe no ana so behia bibi kakra aka ho eno achi wahu bibi foforo wo so otimi eye nyina na se bia o the task kakra beba ana se fiti afe no fiti ase besi se afe na pa mu no o the tax bia na eto bi ba ya sa eto no hu se emwa ba bia duru na ayiwe na adwuma nti wo so yi sa to ni fro ematimamufo eho ehan o mu ana ni nyina no obeye ewo emrahye bedwam na afi yetimi ehunu wo a wotie me wo expectation and say sa budget ya ode ebe say na obehunu niema etimi afa we ene nkoma hodo bi betimi adi ede ama ene arope yenko breakfast calendar so ne yenko said calendar no etie ene arope yi a na yehunu se ene ya woda of course ene 23rd July the year 2026 eka ena ye twa no ho na se netimi kona wie ya achese ye twa na no makomako 23 days ewo the month of July emu aka 8 days ansana ye the month of July so etimi akona wie ye ekoka na ye twa no ho na chese afia yesi mu no ye twa 204 days ewo the year 2026 aka 161 days ansana ye the 2026 so akọ na wie don hwe ye twa ewo afemu no eye 4896 hours aka 3864 hours ansana the 2026 so atimi akọ na wie bosumi ewumi bosumi etoso so that is the 7th month of the year 2026 and we are left with 5 months ansana ye the afeno enso atimi akọ na wie na wotwe a ye wumu yi na wotwe toso enan ewo July bosumi emo aka na wotwe baako ansana ye the July bosumi no akọ na wie ye enne eye de toso enan the 4th day of the 4th week of the month of July. Akada which is Ochina na fe de sana Ochia etoso 9 e July bosomi no no so etimi akọ na wiye. Won kontabuo ni hyehyeye a bekeka kire wi se ne esi wa woda so a yem fast dan fo manyankopon ye na Awurade asefam ma okra se ode da bi etise yi esom wo na yenka Honorable Alexander Asum Ahensan. Now, Honorable Alexander Suma Hinsan, a year former MP Edmond Manfred German North, 2005 to 2013. You on the 23rd July 1953, and they were 73 years. Sounds so, and now Honorable Hannah Louise Abisiu. Hannah Abisiu, a year former member of Parliament at Matano South, 2013 to 2017. Now, we're a former Deputy Minister for Water Resources and Works and Housing 2009 to 2013 and Aminoka say we administrator at the Minerals Development Fund war NDC amamwe emo ya on 23rd July 1972 and Hanabisi wenya 54 years it is a wudu awda woni mpani bia eti say na edi awda no enne enche the motivation awdo entertainment beba na fin so the major news speaking headlines in the various newspapers no so yetime e de abrewo mame na ne me homra me danom ho ba nkomo aka ye ne nyina beto aso CJ Winter Saya Crowd Entertainment Etwa so CJ Akwaba.
Yeah.
My own who koso e won entertainment arena no emo.
Definitely. So once I'm about na hen kuto die nyenchanyele keep on hissing here ole no fear no ko in the world of entertainment a lot showbiz or logi business. A man nye have mepe business la. Eta india mareku Malta. Me akata me le fine. Nega malio hade. You won't you know. Believe said that is it all right. So good morning once again to Obusia for CJ Winter sending me the na anopin on the dialogue, and I've got a lot to share with you. Be behind the screens. Do not touch your television or your remote to switch from Net2 TV. Okay, so let go. Now I'm beginning my story with Nanama McBrown. Now, Nanama McBrown here, one of the media personalities, and I say actress, many times, and I kind of want some, but pass over Babonti, no. We don't see that. Say, Bia, Nanama, and you'll be in your banter, be, and now be a canasem now or baby in one. It doesn't really happen like that. How does she do it? How is she able to do that? So, Obeshan and Hoso, now be dinner Hoso now. On my bonting, as 70 young to name we a din say then cry na she wouldn't come out to say anything. And many times to and I'm say, like, Nana, we are sitting in now. Like, what is happening? She's got a lot for us this morning. And you know, we have it in the video. Let's go for our first video from Nanama McBrown.
To have about you?
They know a misconception. And they are nipa now. Because I know they were. As far as I know, I live my life. I do what I want. Into you wouldn't or don't know. Say ube domi and now own domi. Into say well hona ube tuning a baby. I can't control that. So that one day I don't think say yeah dear and I'm a dream.
And how have you been able to stay away from controversy? You know, social media, how have you been able to program your mind that will be consuming positive things?
Kobe, but you can't say positive things and any day. Any day, wow. And only day, wow, sorry, free fear. Oh, yeah, ma waniji. And I just feel like if we are so on my idea when you beji. And no be anyone man who to me massive. And no be anyone so I ain't kind of awesome. What's the person, Jonathan? And you know, I feel say. And paying forecast them say depending on the word you. Until I don't expect that everybody will love me. And I don't expect that I will live a righteous life. Until I just feel like the best you know when you mean some. And I wouldn't nipa na also domino. So when the boyeni samia. The opes or junibia, the opes or can be a can the opes or ye be a. But I also domedia who say me perfect and I'm not perfect. Into the love is with you. So dummy. Obi me can't trust and anasi say that.
Exactly.
And he said, well, what's only mean dear grobio? I know a giant. So nim me dear grobio, so I know about na dear gro. She said, me your bonnet, I also catch them say, my old bonnet. Me near o bonnet, no be so be can now be to me a bisa. Then for or donya the ends. Now that's all. I just feel
to have about you.
They know a misconception. And they are one.
Okay, so that is what Nanama McBrown got for us. We did, no, yatino. Pefe, yenina ya sum ton, and ayate, and Siano pay, you know, the week is still early. And then Thursday, it's whatever day now. you take from destiny, you have to. Whether you like it or you have to, because then your Friday, no, I can't say, and then Friday into full. Okay, right. So let's move on to Stonebwoy story. Now, Stonebwoy Eddie Ejebia Tuga, hey, you know, hosting events, events, hosting, you know, those kind of things now. Somebody is saying it is not cheap at all. It is not cheap at all. And moreover, NSABia or support be I be on my beshie, Sikabi gu events I hosting Nehika home. I wouldn't want to say it, okay? Stonebwoy and Angazano, Wakasa. So quickly now let's go have a second video from Stonebwoy and listen to what he says. It is not cheap at all. It is not cheap at all. Let's go have it.
So it's not cheap at all for an artist like myself without any support, where I can stand and say that most of the avenues, especially the alcoholic beverage avenue sponsorships that we used to partner, not even like for free, you know, avenues that give us business partnerships to do these shows have been shut down by some authorities, where, you know, those are the areas that are able to, because of how marketable those products are, that and how public seeking they have to go, they partner. But over here, it's very difficult to actually, you know, raise finances to do such caliber of shows. But we always find that passion leads it all, and we are able to scrape the ground and put one or two together to continue to showcase Ghana in that light. So it's never cheap. It is really never cheap. And you find out that mostly I do more than one. You know, last 2 years, if you can remember, I think Davido was there. I still had Spice, I still had Spraga Benz, I still had Jashi. You know, so we've just been pushing.
Stonebwoy, how do you do this without sponsorship? I mean, I know Stonebwoy is a big brand. Are you telling me that when you go around performing, the monies you make, you bring that back home and then you spend that on Beam Fest without sponsorship?
Absolutely. That's just how you reinvest in oneself. So
wow.
I think 90% or 80% of the time, that's how I actually, so it's not cheap at all for an artist like myself without any support where I can stand and say that most of the, avenues, especially.
Okay, so this is a brief interview ahead of Beam Fest in August. Okay, August 2026. So God willing, no, next month, the next month ahead of us now, and a Beam Fest never so it will UK. Beam Fest UK. And I say UK, you know what I'll say. Depending maybe I'll go school whether you say UK or UK. But I'll say UK. And see, that is it. There is no sponsorship be, and I said there is no support be from somewhere, or because of having a large production. They are doing to know everything, no, or no, depending on himself and the team around him. Now, I'm to me putting things together. Okay, so that is how it runs. Right. So moving away from that, no, we are going to another story. Now, this very one, no. Maybe someone of power say nke wiase betimi asang na achi a anka wawofo umame ene wo papa opese wo san ye umame ne wo papa na say bibi nti wo besesa won wo dey forget bibi ayen kasikasem because many times na brabo ayen aye live no utumi show obi na brabo pa olive say eh na mama kra de okofa ahefa na mama kra papa kra de obi abem kra no ko wari ni ya ene ye nya ne tese asimesi ni na abusiafui. Sometimes you do say that. Oh, kind of queries I won't gas as them that. To me, shepherd say, "Eh, now them mama made no and I'm here for one go right down go tea." Obia go right down go tea and game. Na mama ko do no na me fan one go right despite. And can says a capucho na ye di. Yo, fella makafu say no osusu pa say sa kolaba ko e na ogidi ye say obetumi ahwe no ama omo the luxurious best life omuhia one is okay say three so na say obe won kwala bebre no it's actually not necessary on can say omo ama bebre no omo ye bone and that's all she me one day na mumu no that's what she thinks. She said something to about her daddy. Let's go have a watch and listen.
Or probably a doctor, and I'll be a nurse or probably a doctor and just, work for humanity. Just do, a lot of charity works and stuff. But yeah, God blessed me with Ivan and I don't know. I'm okay. I honestly don't see the concept of having a lot of kids. To be very honest, I don't see the concept of having a lot of kids. That's no shade to anyone who have more than one. Yeah, but that's just my preference. One, it's okay because I beg my seafood chop first. Because the kind of life I want for my kids and myself, I'm not born in a pikin, the pikin comes suffer. No. Need to be okay, very much okay. If I love sex, mommy, I want to travel to this place. Tickets, brah. First class, you don't go be that. Yeah, so you need to plan. You really need to plan. There's no rush in life. Relax. Make good choices. Okay? Make sure you are very okay yourself as a woman before you have a child. So that you don't come and drag anybody on social media because they are not doing kidney. Drink it. Yeah. You have to be ready yourself. Yeah. Then you not become a bitter mother. That's how I see life. So, because I grew up hating my dad. I never understood why he never took care of me. But yeah, Island is a sweet soul. The dad is very amazing. So yeah, really good.
Okay, you as a mother and as a father, no, you prepare yourself before you put yourself into it. So many people out there, I never be branding one woman. ubetimi atena se mpempi na betimi atena se a na wodwen se hey chale mistake pa na nipa ye ne sa no nipa ye mistake o nipa ye mistake papa because the kind of people be all allow into your life, the kind of people be you moved with them, the kind of people be you dated them, you had a relationship with them, the kind of people be you broke some rules for them, the kind of people be and then no, it has turned out to be something else. There are so many things so we feel when nipa now looking into sato kroke to bimu now sheniama kwachi pa now to make us say chale nipa ye mistake papa mistake bebre and nipa ye but no it is life. You still got the chance to change things and make them how you want to do them and catchy until say your last breath is taken away from you, no, you still got the chance to change things. It doesn't matter how bad it has become and how bad it is. You can still do better for yourself. So you can start it now and you see yourself smiling, right? So let's move on to a story from Agyapong Polo. Agyapong Polo akasembi. Now I would love yenuamiano mawari for nom yenuamiano singles ni wanga my address on my bewari wanga obewari we can see wanga worry the atwam any wanga afi na wo ye won niama won twimbra anim ho na merima no nkotena achi ho na afi no ye hwesa video we.
Sometimes we ladies know we think say beauty can keep a man. Having body features can keep a man. Being rich, so who juma who sika bemantin church can keep a man. But Martina si actually be say we won't go for baby now what say bio aton I want no food. Oh mo worry as I say worry negu. One thing she tell you say buttocks and breast cannot keep a man. Also minimum coffee baby all businesses, a be a juma bank, a be a lawyers, a be a sayer, so omunya bema prominent man, but they couldn't sustain the marriage. Maybe the kromuko no. Let's break up, let's pack. I can't marry again. I can't marry again. You are cheating on me. You have seen you with my friend. Mimi too. We are my downfall. Now you say, me that told me kunu o demu. It's me divorce me kunu mawa. La lie. La lie.
What you were down for?
Me pulling for me kunu no.
Okay.
Madam for kunu na me new be chum.
Okay.
Yes.
I won't cash into the kunu no.
Me.
Okay.
Na me cannot kasi in divorce.
Okay. So that's a beautiful one. And again, to my ladies, the very day obiaye na adwinsi me de me ma obema bia me bluff o mi so me de me njeja me homa be ma bia o me de me the day obia be no want to say or your berima no, that is the very day obesha si abre emia bebre wo bre ni nyina no, it's because of that. The day obia be na adwin say me nyobia me your berima the berima betimi aye na I can do and do it better. That is the day obia obesha si abre. Because no matter what, which time or your beer, which time or your beer, okay? I wouldn't want to say much, but if you understand and you are a deeper thinker, you will know. So what I'm saying, it will help you and you will go with it, okay? So men, you won't say your very much. There be nam there bema and I'm looking and I'm ready to share. Now what I'm saying, me but I mean now my bema me hey what breath. You have lost it as a woman. So we are a married woman. You have lost it as a married woman. You have lost it as a girlfriend. You have lost it as a queen. You've lost it. You've lost it all. So please, obia your bia, oberima and your berima. Take it or leave it. Okay? Right. So let's go to our last story, which will be coming from Nigeria's very own Vicky James, fashion designer, international fashion designer. She has said something that goes like, I wouldn't want to say, so let's go have the video. When we come back, we'll discuss.
Like not one man. I've never seen my mom like dating any man before.
That's crazy.
The only one time that it looked like there was one uncle that was talking to her. You don't even say. I know just know what happened. It just ended, right? And this is not like say maybe I know catch her. Since I was born, since I lost my dad until today, my mom has never slept out of the house when we be saying a church night vigil night we they go. And I remember when my dad passed, one of our pastors in church, the head pastor in church, asked her that, "Oh, are you going to remarry?" She said no, that she cannot. She's never going to remarry, and she wants to give her life into raising her children, right?
Yes,
and
God bless her.
And the kind of person that my mom is, my mom obviously hustled.
Yeah.
You don't get anybody for Agyapong for that our area. We don't know my mom. You get like she literally worked in so many stores there. She made clothes for so many people.
She was a designer too.
Yeah, I learned the basics of tailoring from my mom.
Right.
You get. So I believe that like the kind of person that she is and she was when we were growing up, also impacted us. Yeah. Because when she tell me, oh, no follow man, no do like this, I can literally see her. She's raising 3 children. She's supposed to follow man
to support, yeah.
To support us. Do you understand? I not see my man with one man. Do you get? So even me when they even do stubbornness, one follow the man, I think I'm say, what's in the even they really find? Do you understand? So yeah, the person where they raise the Peking to, what's in the person?
The example,
is very, very.
Enti owofo a obehwe nkwala ono owofo obehwe se ye ena anase eja a obehwe nkwala no wonso won hu hia papa e won kwala na brabom won na wo betumi a kire anase won na wo betumi aye amasa kwala be benya daache papa bi eye won sa kwala ne ba benya ba be ya kwala bone a eye won na wonim se bi o tafrache e bia na won na ene waja o ma anye awofo papa amfa amawo a you watching me right now, no, you can be a good father or a good mother to your kids. Until you a man or you a woman searching for somebody to settle with, pacho na why your mathematics ni pa. And Mary man say ya na yetiti so wakache won say enye ahofe ene ye de kwa wari o so kwa wari a enyo oba ahofefo na wo so kofa no for say bi de wo nyansa ne ade. Hey, this is me my and then we are seeing no obia person or get the obia upgrade ne ho enti also very massa kwakwa waria fadia ne ho ye fe say bi otafrate untumi nko family gatherings and social gatherings with bukui what you say you can't do that enti no e was say wo pa obia ne ho ye fe na say bi otafrate o sanso wanyansa ne adwen ni nyina no you get it what's up pedi o sanso wo sika kra na you get it and amidi kai say we are seeing na ye do no obia upgrading no obia pese oye that perfect one because obia so pedi o chen ono no enti dia ope bia obenya okay enti wo search obia wo se binyansa adwene a o chine bi no obeti ama o ma abe ye nyansafo na o ma ti ye nya kwakodu empempensu bia wo wankasa no ebetumi aboa na wo hu won a oye proud of yourself say utumi de o mo ba wi ase no yeah
very well my na say anopay emrenity nyesa nkomo bo ho anko beti bato de
enya onni mbobo bia me hu say na o sere fi na ga fi hu
me nsere wo bia
me hu say stay to be that o sere
asem bo ha di kan o se e ka I say emrenity o de ye
yo ebusafo medam ase bebre
because say why just ba kware dangote a bisa dangote yiri se de no fa mu ansa na dangote be dangote
I know it doesn't matter
it is o prese me pese enka maame ye den maame enkohu dangote e bia na nka bra be hu maame dan o maame hu dangote ne bia na nka bade sam kranka
aka woni wi ase o
ka woni wi ase ana ase bia se bi nke bia o maame no kwafi man ka because e bia obi o dangote yiri cannot sit there say on file how be ko at the time we share dangote no bia na dangote nye dangote
okay
sacrifices will make you know you wouldn't make
definitely
and so mame emra say
it is what it is
na we say dey kobo etie mame nkwa homa so na memra sisi ya me di enkomo mame ni Owura Richard Amamu emmo nkomo na Owura Richard Amamu eye Secretary General Edma Ghana Union of Traders Association Trinity say Guta emmo nkomo Owura Amamu no pay me mo achen
you are the mami dawasi
Me ba chom popo ko de.
Meji musua you ada Roma no ye. No so e.
Yes adom yes we papa na anopa yi ansa no se ebeje expectation on the media budget review no. Yen sha say free ba bi ne information ho. Everything is official from January na ban nikita budget no. Ebesi say afina through the 7th month emu no. Eden na budget ni mu nhyehyɛ policies a wodo de baaye no atimi ama the living of standard na na the standard living no atimi so ate ama yenya living a eso aba form ne ama so atete ama yen e wo man mu
yo minya maminda wase na ekwan sa opportunity ya odi ama me
right
say minche afi ishasi sema sena na akọ yendie as Agyapong die monim say DBA ka say adia ebema the cost of doing business akosoro yemfuaso
right
enti na ye hwehwe stability in the system na ye ka see the ho asem ye ka ye dwadi ye ho asem
right
enti enu nhyehyɛ no na yebeka say stability die anya bi ena ama nhyehyɛ na akonkan but as to say the numbers no dia boy and dia enu na aka because we say you see policy rate at 14 now so we go bank no interest rate no and reflect it.
Okay.
There is a mismatch there because social interest rate omudi mmaye no so you can say policy rate here 14 na say na ehwe GR na GR rate no suti no na ehwe say we say anka interest rate no eba from bar
okay
because capital cost of capital will higher and ready for any sika from ensure mojumem or they say because any sika nebo work for ma yesu yitumi bi di ko toni amaba ebeton ma yesu ye to na ma price na ba for
very well
na ma consumer no so ho ahian but ye who say figures na economic figures no stabilize aba form ma ye nanso and reflecting enough so there was a reflecting right. And say who say we be ka say oh most dollar ne dollar na ba for nanso muntimi nyama so yes we ya teso to match say na ya teso no but omo feel say it was say it is more that's it see eno but in the OR it is more than average nyama mu ye better change 2025 and 2024 side
right sesi ayeka say taxes ben wo mu amokra ne ma de ba wo mu de bi ekọ mu amokofa de ma ba beton de mayen no mu hu se sa taxes no isanka ifiri ho a enka beboa na yeyi so kakra enka beboa ma yen so tim because the latter part of it no say the consumer no a obeto ade no betimi nya sika ato it is a taxes ni bi yeyi afiri so a obetimi a reduce mo prices amamfo nya bi ato a what are some of the taxes a ewo ho a munya ya totally scrapped and now say yen reducing farmer
ye taxes in shishende onim say na jedifo na ye kan flat rate wansam VAT wansam na ye kan VAT say ye we sa computation issues no ebi mo tiase ebi mo ntiase ebi mo enye boakwayo say omo ntiase omo ntumi nye calculation ankasa enti na kire say na ni ye hihie ne say yenye two options no wo mo mbetumi calculate no my was calculation stage no horse sector no one more amount to me and calculating so no more will flat rate option nature say kobasa ubia etia kakra na ayewi but akoba say sisi no ebi muntia and he say me customer na iba beto ade a onu be window shopping obekọ bibi a ni oton ade a on favat into so no akọ akoto o say say enti ye hwe say sa vat insisi na ye kan ho asem no eno so ebewo na fe so no ye wo taxes nkiti bi a ewo agencies no omo frɛ no IGF na ade obia pese internal generated fund of kwan bi so no de agisika saa sika nkiti na omo gigi ni ano se beautiful church 3 days omo nye for Christmas enti omo di gusu a yesu ye de gusu bade bia de kan say omo di gu yesu a ye tua wo but say ye de gusu na ama customers atua and I say consumers atua e din because who did nyama no kwa woni ama bibiri wo yento enti esan say ni boy dinti na akoba say consumers to me afford it na akoye bibie wo enti taxes there ye temamufo ye din a e wo say yetumi etu ayeto but etu a ebemo ye dwedi akọ achiri die enu die ye mfoaso right and then me no ka say ye she uhwe rate wo port ebia Ukraine maba the rate I be charge you is more than 55%.
Very well.
O dey say and na ye ka say aban no enti so na ayewi enu sa rate ni die ya ka rate ni die emba form rate na say na won bibia won na we calculate duty by now we should be able say what duty paper so a obebubo so ye kan more than 22 variables na sa we share we eni nyina wo so mu yi hwehwe bi wo ni ebi omu yi sa rate no ebi wo so a wo duty paper ni so a ebe ma rate na ye den aba form
right
na so rate no ba form so a me no mi nu na ye nyina ebe nya ho faso
that's right.
That's right. Port ho na gapoa charges bi omujijiji agencies na omujijiji owo port ni nyana no ya de hadwin ene shippers owners no shipping lines no omu gi esike bi a enimrem ema gi Ghana Shippers Authority omu de woma kama adena copy court a rule say omunti ni Shippers Authority e kano no omunji sikasa kano menu kanya no omunfa mra no enye dwuma a shipping lines no omuda so eginia omu na obeba obi krum na obeyi dwuma na unfa mra enye dwuma na esese banesa
right lastly mami emisa se na oswafo eko emrahye bedwam de the policy statement no from babi edim komona babeduro no mo expectations ahodo ewu mu amokeka ho asemi say ama what will be your mo actions and actions amobe ye niema no na ebekoso a aye anaso wotem nka sa na mai ene wonhwe enya mfamamo
yo minyam da wase ebe mi say niema kanu saa ye nyina ye hwe kwan say budget ya ye ba be kan edi ebema niema ayeyi amaye ye ka say ye nim say de me sha say ka efa me fa ni say stability of the currency no
right
ye nyina nim say stability of the currency na it makes us in a good position. It puts us in a good position to plan well and plan our business. And essence says, "Ne ukoto adi na sikane stati sisa ade a ha adwen enti ye nyina ye bu say fiti 2025 2026 mu ayabai seed no stabilize in a way although to me swing kakra about 1045 now about 55 about 10 90 11 12 now they but the swing in here too deep nti sa stability no na yes still no ye can say policies are binding share or the buyer ama city na ho de no I say agyina no I stable kakra no on hye sa nhyehyɛ no mukina na ama sa stability no so because say any fluctuations were currency mu a my business no ha adwen. And then me know yin kasa ye won say inflation abap every about ku kwakwam ma inflation no abap and no say ni catch that buy say nhyehyɛ obi gu ho ama inflation no I say abap no on make say nhyehyɛ no but o ko sisan nsa no obo say na inflation na niama no esa ekosoro inflation no so say na ma your purchasing power no aba form very well so u koto bibi na ebi ebetumi ato ba ko a say inflation no kosoro a remember say dia sika u beto ba ko no first u beto mienu no ebi antumi fa to mienu u beto ba ko na akoye be nti ye ka say abane ye hye afeso ye hwe kwan say ye interest rate ye go jiska wo banka interest rate no policy rate no so no bibi e wo no ebe me say ye catch aban so on engage banks no because it doesn't match rate omugie no and he say omo ye hwe kwan say or the policies bi beba a ebe check physical discipline no to the extent of banks number to me ama reduce rate to reflect the policy rate and then the GRR rate no and na ye hwe kwan right afi ye port no so buy a port na ye mpese ye beti new charges bia okay because akoye say aban bi obeba no no de nani atu port ho na odi agu yesu so a na akoba say yenso no because who can say untia o document na we bia o container no wa ban ho one tia e say o container no wo prison one tia ye release him out right so they say and ye sra ban say it shouldn't introduce any new port charges bia na e ba sa so wo say agencies no mo port no so no mo so o start almost yes chemist no more increase bia mo ye hidden charges bia ye mpese e be hu sa hidden charges bia e on making sure say there will be clear cut policies enkoba say we be introducing new taxes or port right and for the last one na ye hwe to say ni ameka kire efa party one sem say on be ye nhihye ne say woman on betumi aye computation na on betu abat no omama omkwan womo muntumi ntua no so omoma option no muntumi ntua flat rate na we right but last but not the least na ye hwe 24-hour economy very well 24-hour economy no so ade a ye pese ye di ye hu hyem bi na isansa na ye be di ye be hyehyem na wo sa ban ye hyehyem a be ye very inviting say ye be pese ye di hu be hyebi and they ti say ye see 24-hour market all over the person say eba say market na aye ready enkoye political right but the beba say market no be accessible to real market people omo to me announce omo capacity say betumi adi dwa right right Mesa amina say na ye hwe ni mo say enkomo aye bokwa kodi o mrase bedwamri nyina achi a
ye hwe ni mu se beton safra obi mpo 101 e wo subsequent days e di anyway after the budget no ye hwe nsem wa kan ye nyina no de ehu ye ewo mu en de beboa en de emwa ye na asaropai
Nisumenda Monsipa.
right abusia nipa ote semene no edi nkomo no eyora Richard Amamu woye Secretary General at the Ghana Union of Traders Trinity Guta na enkomo yi enkomo a ene obi ehwe ni mu se ene honorable Council Ato Force na woye member of parliament no sanso finance minister be come na sebedwam na or the media budget review no atimi akọ na ye hwenu nkomo na ekokodi ya ye hwese de enhye etie ewo ha sabata we afe ewo fia ha de no bokrata mo boso no so eto so ene de amayen sab ma chen
ya ne
boko de
nyame adom na so
yesu adom ho ye pa
ye da nyame ase
ne what expectations to say
Kwame ye de ye wa ha de mo de beba bia
sa
kwasade no kasakra anya de ye betie de wo ka no nti ye de ye wa ha de mo de beba bia besom
okay and this okoto niema after the media budget review na niema no so atete a wonya ho mfa so se de papa yi kokenka yi ne se de so policies na ne no mfa so na wanya yi se koba ne se okoto niema na de akoto e kra no to no mo ma de bia mo to de foforo na bia de se o mpabo a hyewi oto ne bia me say 150 na o yes o koto be a different type be the same year open color for no koto 170 the budget e cooking kan 1 faso
Kwame say budget ne kraba na ye kase atete niema so abisa ho say emma na omo wodwum ana omo tonton niema no omo bete so ana that's the question because ye wa ha say ni ye ka say ye dollar cost run niema prices e cost run dollar bar from no okoto say ya tete niema so ana
okay
say ante hwe so wo Ghana ha say enti samo de ba say ya tete niema so e bia ye dollar se maba from enu nti ma no mo nti so o meka cha say ye old stock so de on ton wie ya enya de obetete niema
so say old stock no be sana na new price asan aba
thank you
enti de tete so ma de sen ko no so reduce sa price no
want me reduce because
new price asan aba nti no and you know adwadie ya de bia o man mu no ye hunu how a ye ne fa because said the okay enka yatete niema no so e wo se etimi nyante so no ono so be che so bedu so beton na sante so no be wi obekọ no new price aba new price ba de oton ma ron timi kofa foforo ensan fa ma biem so what I say but all the same no ye rehesen ka niema be ye in a moderate form na nka yetimi yes inflation wo form anka lese wo say case inflation wo form generally ni nka say niema eswati in that way but akwa say how ye tutu niema mu kostro no na ase enkosa so ati ase enti se koba na sa na ehun so o ade we mi koton 150 last month this month so eda so gina 150 na chese na inflation no ye the encost but we dey koton 150 this month we so koton number be 200 as inflation ko high sana ye hwehwe no de but all the same adwade de ye nwuri yamfa na bokata nhya ase me se ken a media budget review no ebe career hwe ni musi ensa be ka fa bag for na almost ye no madi nkomo afa ho
okay Kwame medase sano pa me sha se dia na me di daily graphic na e sha se e wo de bokrata ni mo okokata fa etoso dumiensa e ya dia media budget review Ewa Hassan or say media budget review today. I want to ask for more money, finance minister.
Okay.
It's something bia Ewa Hassan say and ne every nyame ya doma. Ye be hu say media budget review no ebe koso e parliament house. Asabre eye finance minister ato force and abeto just say ye betiti nsem bi ti say eye express road ya omode beba no e ho budget ye beti bi wo mu e na face so eye budget you know and after schools I say double track schools you say ye be ye dis sika ba be hwem no and also say ye beti ho nsem na after so ye say ye be yimu sika 300 million a World Bank ade ma ye kobo mu busia no ye say be yimu $60 million na ye de ababe ye schools ye be bie secondary schools and 9 e Ghana ha say ba ko be kwa asawasa e wo Ashanti region e bi beba Madina ha sing ye kroni ya ba ko and 9 asa breed mo ba be hwe say ye school mu no e be hwe kena Kwame bana headline no at AU Health Summit in Accra President urges self reliant healthcare eye enne so enra summit bi across so our my Ghana mu hasia ye hu say amanfo so president ko biem te say Benin mu Ethiopia na mo keka ho am be piem my Ghana mu hasia sabre dey say ye ba be hwe say is any tuberculosis ni ye be hwe na ye de abafem na World Health Director for World Health Organization Jibril Sus e de ababetu just say free after 2010 ababesi enen ye hwa ye HIV AIDS no ho nsem no eso ate ababedu 40% asabre de ebe hwe Ghana ha say no enye da bia na say Africa enye da bia na ebe kwa manfoforo so akakwaje mmoa de abefa ye AIDS ho nsem no tuberculosis so be supply enro ni ade eja Trump ba ye kra ye nyoma bi ye policy bi wo ho kra watwem afri Africa ye
na me se na se na omo ka xenophobic attack no a ekoso South Africa na yes me se na no so omo discuss ho ahwe kwampa betimi afa go yetimi nya continental free trade area obra amanfo from ma betimi akọ na omakodi dwa bi o se ade a omumra bi e wo South Africa no eba wo mo ebeba so mbe ye sa adwa no ho a then so ma oman no a eba no mu nipa no etimi hunu they said the Ghana has so free amanone na oba untime bodua but yes still ebi no ye no so you say you stipulate womra ni mo nya saade a obi ntime business ho na un say business e bloom no a eye na afa mu akoto agom so mo so am koto agom so mumu bia no betimi run sa business so the business was there but you couldn't have the idea
so videos and pictures because circulate online yes say Ghana for me wo hono ma mo South Africa na bi mutoto abro
right
eton na omo call na South Africa for no be take over na abro na wototo no kwa me ahye che bidie aye tun kra che bidie kwa me eye bibia he se wo ye adwuma bi na obi ye adwuma bi na say bia wo ma ne hwe na adwuma na ahwe adwuma na nipa na ye na wo pre akwakoye no untimi nye because obi ane ne field
that's right
say ye team who say comfort to kebab kwa ma ahwe de be si woni kwa mission sa asna de to kebab na ahwe de betina ha se de wo ye onya ono so ntimi
and omo mo to try so enum repa
Usmuni mka ono so nimtie pa and man pa me mensa me de work out and so for the Ghanaian Times
na answer so the Ghanaian Times be ba no me sha manfo bo se many fabag for be din komo na meni Owura Samuel Agri emon komo Owura Samuel Agri executive secretary the Beverages Association of Ghana in 2010 fabag enin komo Owura Agri anope me mo ache
thank you good morning
the baton pombo code right. Arope ye da so say to safre wo na wanya kwanya na yebedi nkobo kakra before say be call no expectation e wo media budget review yi emu no ye misa say from January up to enne ebusumi ya ye wo mu e say de be na ban de gu kwan so a ama cost of production atinya call from Agyapong Food and Beverages Association e wo man mu
production and as revamp of industries so many policies are put in place but which indicators industries in Kasano performance Esan say nya percent ka itumi aboa ma itumi anya sa your friends and so looking at some of the competencies ye won and no with me aboa ma industries so I umut ya kika in how mo kaka na fi no ahwe utilities and also tembia yetum because no na ma cost of production na cost it's no ye pesa na ma we ka it means you won't be there. The beginning of the first budget presentation, we spoke about rationalization of the taxes. Fortunately, we have the VAT coming to 20% and then having a reduction of 4.5%. Unfortunately, we also had an increment, and that's the introduction of energy sector levy. And your friends windfall and industries even done. Wasn't consumers. It may benefit from that aspect of concern. but unfortunately, so incrementally, every man never exercise. Now, because that time now, most a increment for your friends utilities over almost about 33%, both water and electricity. Then come here, what percent your friends increment of utilities? The Kaya and so PRC and Janton, so actually as inside or also at our young son at 10 consumer and or bread. This one say anytime there will be increment, production sector, and not every sector in just our cost of high living. See, about the cost of food, the cost of food as I have. See, and then at the papa said, we are a bit to electricity. After, like I say, industry, effective of because anytime there will be increment, it will go on to the consumer. Also, consumer income for it will be now, so people are struggling to survive. It's like policies are pending to see earlier. After a presentation of a certain aspect of taxes, it was meant well, but unfortunately, those increments were placed on one mama. Maybe I was to 8% minister percentage. I should say, we maybe every more. Young person that you took taxes. Maybe now we are expanding taxes. How do we expand that? Young person, young more you free tax bracket. Also, the last presentation. I say 720,000 NS. And also, we did our income over 10 over 720,000. Uno, the human free. And some comfort, and they are to run. I don't know. Much share, I'm a here. But to share GRA, a introduction of smart scheme. Oh, tax payment. Anka in them say, which me as a book into a very cheap and as once in a week here. Unfortunately, no. There's someone here. See, I understand your one. It's a very center on which me as a book and enough, you know. Or be a UBBR. So, that's it is. And now you're going as a 1 plus 1 of which you are not a week here. Uncle Van say, you may increase it as the anytime you're increasing. And for you only to high taxes. It's no more in that way.
Right.
I will say this time. I will say, on which me I am in a person.
Very well, very well. Before say you be real cry no, you di castle when you say after the budget, no, ya can you know, you be that transfer from a free yaba. Na yensem kan ya ye kan yetimi ehuno de na mo hwe ni mu ewo mu cost of electricity emra form ekwan be na ban fa so implementing policies bi ebeboa mo na mo nso mo ye niema no eba ensuo ka mo food and beverages ensuo ka ho se na be ye betimi aboa ma mo nso matimi and reduce cost kakra na mo so matimi apase the reduce one no e de ama yen consumers no ye hwe ni mu ewo budget mo.
You what the president saying, I'm talking to say a great sector, and as I said, the mantra of the 24-hour economy is about production.
Right.
And then you produce food. To be in your beverages until we need to process the food. In the area, if you are for the year, to me processing. Now you to me exports.
Right.
Unfortunately, all the good policies are going to we are not seeing much.
Okay.
We share friends and farmers now, they are not getting the right input. The money that they need to invest into promote their friends and family. But you know, we have farmers say we now over 100,000 before, so we that's all year there. and then just family interested. Oh, and you know, see how we could do more. We share the bit settlement. Paint bucket is around 250 Ghana cedis. Last year, I was at 50 Ghana.
Right.
And not only a city boy. So, in Japan, and manufacturing in Yasa raw materials.
Your call has been put on hold. Please wait. Your call has been put on hold.
No, say na so na ede akoto nti production enhwe na monsan reach out to na fe wontimi enwe no komo no famaye e wofie ma obusia ma mene ora Samuel Agri na Edin Komo executive secretary Edema Food and Beverages Association of Ghana Trinity as a far back na iwi komo no a afi de aka nyina so atimi atwa so ama sabatel ya fe egusu na obokata no ewurawura mu amayensa
Kwame Sametwaso dia na me wo the Ghanaian Times mu. Oko mamem dikan emo banner headline so banner headline no Africa leaders to seek to end AIDS TB eno medical aboso dada e wo daily graphic mu. Na oba katafa eto so
e say AIDS no na no mo ka ho asem no mo say yenye ne den na omo no de na omo de begu akwan so be ma AIDS no yetimi esi ano kwan ne TB no.
Sa eno de omu nwieye emso be wie na bibisanti no omu wie but omakeka ho se enema bia mo boss se wo se yehwe ne de hudwuma yensuo ene ye poor sanitation ne sanema na wo se yehwe because TB no ade a obi wo esane wo ho se yankepi ye ho neat ne anya ye nneoma yi a ne no de ade in the future but I say from 2010 ebesi ene ade a HIV AIDS ho sensem drop to 40%.
Okay.
But kwame ade a say drop is so ko hweso so a ye hwe HIV AIDS is new cases aba ye timamufo de hu ne se kwa na ekosoro.
That's right.
But World Health Organization director Agyapong sus the abasa ade a no de from 2010 ebesi ene de drop by 40%.
All right. Very well. Very well. Miss Agri asa join me shortly na fe yemfo nkomo no ensi. Miss Agri Miss Samuel kwaba bi mu.
Yeah,
na wapeji wa no kakra de ama me the second aspect here ye koi. Na ye hwe de mu hwe ni mu every the economic budget media review no awode eba no mu.
Okay. Send an American. Since I'm young, corporate taxes a bit more young. After you fear your pension, utilities now, young pack up in Sisu, say you're my open, am I in your implement you? You fear the contract sector now, you're more issues. Now, get the herbs if you're phone, 10 years a company by some year. As a woman, I said, I'm pretty low. Every agricultural sector, I gave one. I didn't at the boss of Mutuminia. Oh, except about free concessions. Mutimias are the necessary for them to produce more for the country. So that manufacturing sector using raw materials to process products.
All right. I said, network in why. Miss Agri, my infancy na fe ye budget ni na wie so a na ya be hwese de nkomo ekoye fa ya ropa ya daspa. Right. Sab, I'm say network no be meeting dey say dey tunebo akodu abeya santeman na why ntino yemfa ensi na fe yem to aye nkomo bono so e wa ha enche na fe the intellectual discussion so atimi atoa so.
Okay, Kwame. Na me what the Ghanaian Times so. So we call katafa eto so enkro a ade agamanche edin sembi ababetuja.
Okay.
O se gamanche back 24-hour economy rallies stakeholders. What the abakas wababetuja el say ade a platform bia obenya e Ghana ha say anaba bi obenya platform bia so babeka say ade a ono de o support 24-hour economy nti ade a be obenya bia na obeka ho asem because 24-hour economy a President John Dramani Mahama ene na mamodi abana ade a ebeboa ama enyuma aba oman mo afese ebeboa the development of the country.
O say hwan a
gamanche
o te policy na ase de now what my policy no tia ase de
tia no ga so
behind it of a 24-hour economy na yenum say time o maka so de ba na o say de nye job 133
yeah
nti 133 na na de akodu market no nti no ho na ye de adwuma
market no fa na e bi ka opo adwuma betima papa
so it means dwadeni baako adwuma me ensa me bo nti enne wo fa na se ha na me betena na me ton sa me pon a e wo so obi di mango ebesi ho no so ton na onu firi ho na obi di ebi a krobonko abesi ho na no so ton na na dwene nyina that is what the omampani otiso eni ndisi aban kae. And they also cited an example say because I mean elembele keke I think say na one friend is saying there's this the diangasa oho but so your friend elembele keke say one of the director general of some be say me ne interview one on one then baby and was say or cite example say for example DVLA say ye abadwuma ye 20 mami ano pakosi enwumere sanadwuni na na oka say ye de kwakosi market DVLA or market you register car or market and I car who ye or market so until bisa say so na not policy na say there I na dey akodu say ye DCC marketer as a Ghana fo nyina bia so mo and a 24-hour economic market no ye ne ka policy a kasayan ka market ho hwe na dey brusi e baba ye dey adana marketer Ghana fo asom say ye pe policy market no Agya hospital wa Agyana 111 no ho Agya ne ma bia betimi aboa no
kwami wona sa ban bia ba ope project town no be ba no so be di husika enya ade a aban bi ba na so bia ye bibi na wanwi aban fa ye bibi na wanwi no ba ba beto aso o meto aso because on say onya hwini wan to aso kwami o de nka sa 24-hour market ya omo di aban amonya ba bi ti say nkran ha bia kumase nkro na so na da bia nkofo na bia dwade ekoso ba ko bia mako bia wo mamponten kwa me che bia mamponten wo pa sabia kura bia se a enhada obi wakwa ebebo 6 no wakwa akoda e ho na de 24-hour market akwakodu na sa nipa no ho na kwakoton ade anaga mama
they also assume say kroni betre it is a kroni tra ho nyina no manfo be so ya say ba yenye wo kromi ni say yakosituate market wo ho no e bi amanfo so be move in to that area na for sisi ada
na woni mi say even no mo kuma asekra ho kra so kra no bebre na move bankran nkran ha say na wo say bia bibi wo ho no ma yenka say nya bibia wa ha but has na kasa we 24-hour marketer ebeka say excuse me ebeka say it make sense because all the cost na you class bo ha 6 7 no no wanda no o pie anajo de suma kwakoto ade ben
ba me enwanwa say Ghana mpanifo bi ni ahemfo bi a omuka bi ewomu enyina agi 24-hour economy market the name 24-hour na da so da ho and after they said they are called market meanwhile when the ban was coming one market asem also be 24-hour economy
jobs
it's 133 e kan sem ya magana ni bia ye ne de so sanity e dia any unemployment or youth employment e wo ho aye ka se maburu wie school mu nya adwuma nya amafo be nya adwuma ye enti director general na wo e bia institution bia ye benya director general as miensa e wo because ma ko be ne de anopa e kosi se e bia 1 o'clock don't be born or be pon a na other director general afoforo and so bad with another shifter they say dem ka police for nurse for no more can error ne sa shift no and obi agitumu e ti se ba ne se na de ahemfo wo mu mrashibidafo ministers ahodo chesempenfo bia policy think tank for ajatum se mfa nkosi market yedu be bukwa yase market no kwa ba bi ekosi kwa no asase ho ayeden e de ama bi enya asase mfanti sa market no mi wa there is a DBLA shop a e da so hodada a ho de betimi di director general akono ene mpanifo no sa nkofo ko workers ayeka no akwa ye adwuma wo ho
kwami say ade a market ne kra ne ye wo ba bi a ho bi develop dada edwade ekoso mpa nkanya ya nde ni nyina ye 24-hour economy ni bia ye den ya obi pon a obi dabre a wapon afiri ho no bi fufu so ba beton bibi wo ho nya sika kakra go ni bottom but we dey da bi a me fa ne say edwade nsem nheda nkoso wo ho ne ho ne yakwa bie market ne ho no why na sorry anajo da sum akose okay na general wa ha no pay wapon awie nti me so me ba beton to so wo ha nwumre why na kwakoto
edu da fa ne say the market ne yesi ye the police post kura ba mu a de ofri ne fie na nte aba market ho no ahobambo ben na wa akozi obeba market
ho me na jo wasai kwanase no ho na ekwakoto ade
bi o maye ohwe nkokọ de a uwura nkokọ okuro no mu a bypass no so ho aba bi na omo akwaje asase e wo ha no kwa asase no bi mpo na de che wom e na omo de esisa market no ohwe facility na omo so mu sini ne ma ewo mu a omo de car park nyina eba mu bi de police post nyina eba mu bi niema bi eba bisa say ento bi free nkoko central market mu ho area ho the central business no e won nkoko ni free so oba 24-hour market na why na ebo no ban from anadwo no ebesi ho and the driver ni the worker thing say no ade driver ni a ono ankasa ne boss akora market akora bank sorry it's called market akora bank akoyi sika na ono driver ni na sheda frag ganga ka tell say me boss akoyi sika ti say na de eba entimu hia yan kwan so na monyi sika no okay ono ankasa ontumi say ahobambo ben ena e wo sa nipa no so no de o so na nema fi o so o 24-hour market akoton a anase bedu na amanfo na ti se de krom obi e koba no so obi de nema e kwa obi enhia no enye hwe e wo ho sometimes ye de na awo ye nim se de ben na even poku akuafo a wo so produce nema na me de abe 24-hour market no akuafo so de pa na ya de abom hye ya obenya bompa harvest betimi aton no fitia no pakosi anadwo na sometimes the transdini bisa say ebinim hu ahi entina ebinim atrans say de ombe ye bia no enye ye because mobile no de ombe ye kwa na fe ye chen na ama binim ye din ene ye keka kokeka ye bewie no ni abron sase na gu a ye ntimi fanyere I'm telling you say 24-hour economy wo de opa ama aba bi mra no mehwe se de etiem ze 24-hour economy me be da ntia e be ka nguru ma me no so ya ka ho asem saa because police we na nkasa emu ntiremu papa bi anse da ni ho eno bi asada te ase se ye ba be ya de ni se bi so bi ba no on to aso a ya yere ho aka ma ya to aso
Kwame even there was some polyclinics be e Ghana hasen ya even Accra example Krampa ya dia omo run 24-hour economy into as government I also do 24-hour economy e ba no na nka wa hwehwe sa polyclinics because any day anytime ya ni pay yare ya ration ni pako hospitals and then utimi kopie mu hospitals akese mpo ya se bed ni ho na polyclinics nti ka wa be na ko bisa omo den ehia mu nti ya bia 24-hour no mu ntimi run na bia a whole polyclinic by 12-1 na wa pon kawa bisa ene ebia sika ana ebia ye hia nwoma sei enu ntine ma yentimi run 24-hour okay ene ma me hwe na me fa bibi me shem se ne be ya mbetimi ara na ma nipa ho ato mo nka nipa bebra ye lose your lives ni adi nka em no so wo mai mu we de da bi ana chese o de kwame ye because o kasa be kasa
o se ya tinso yemfa
ya tinso yemfa
enti ye wonder how a better Ghana agenda said nane na ansan was 21st right na omampanida da JE Mills na woda and so enra me hu say no mo ye the 14th BBB lecture I don't know for JE Mills our professor from Pop Boatin Kokasa was here and I had a chance to listen to Professor from Pop Boatin and the what we call the better Ghana agenda na omampanida da JE Mills per se na kana penso no yetim enya a whole lot of policies ahodo a whole lot of programs ahodo anywom it is the same government in the war so ne so you ask yourself say some better Ghana agenda because me say there was a document ahodo na sa papa no pese onam so no de bo man no it is the same NDC government na was so it is the same president and no vice president too onipa no de sa better Ghana agenda ne bae no ono be no abese foforo any government be aba e won ni ono no policy any din a wo de eba but it's the same political party what you say JE Mills na onya no ba bi kono was an NDC member NDC ticket so no de be bu o man no and so policy bi o chance a na nka ye better Ghana agenda no eno na ye to ye na yakofa 24-hour economy abesimi eti Professor Mills de na awuko that is the better because on anasa adwin no trim but believe you me say there was a policy there was a book and I say bibia na e boss ade no ho ban say ye pese ya ade we di person hye na mmonyam no bisa say aban no om kotra so koye 14 1 no grass speech no e de pa no mo ye ya anase papa na policy no ko hwe mu se afini emfie mienu ni aban ne ko no omampani JE Mills nkobeso onya ade we anaye ya ade we eno no de ya enu ntie kogina ho ne ya sa lecture no e de ahye na munyam ebi wo ho na ninua pani osiri nua ketwa o de say honorable Watermills num ne anatete num ne omo aka ho ekotena ase a kotietie sa nkomo de fa JE Mills hu Professor from Pop Boatin be ka kirom kwai of aso hu wom ene nkomo mu di yes nka better Ghana agenda ebeba mu so you ask yourself say enti akenkan ne say ya na eno ano ana Because here is the case of Mompany Akofa building Ghana 24 hours. Abantu better Ghana agenda and yenehwe.
Yeah.
So what I say, but those people also need Crawford. Omo the cabinet meeting. Omo come on cause an atete no omo nyan Crawford getwa the den the attorney general. No omo man mutama Mompany John Mahama. Ebi ade de kan san Crawford na kotena transie.
Yeah.
Ekotie bi ko hair policy no said na papa no person oye no. San Crawford na wo. So you ask yourself say ebesi wa asi ye ni hwe be ni biem.
Yeah.
Obeka na no a ensu yiri ye mehye da bisa Ghana fo no mutie no mo ye se de pa na susu so Mompany be ya fa ebetimi afa ontimi nya hwe mfa ho ne yakọ de koye ya nse kwotete gatem ye tete gatem etimi emanso
sika ya ye cheche no bia se wonya na dia
me ye nko ho kra sa 3.5 trillion ye nko ho
bia se wonya na dia
ye ntimi hu ye
okay
ebe kakra na omusu se emai
ye hwede be kwa kwesi
ye na ebo be se no nkro a ye behwe se atiefuo ne ahwefo mo hwe no sa budget review yi de pa na hwe ni mu nsusu ye ne sen efiti general se na empelefo na eba ne ba bia ba me bisa wo no efiti general na ya approve budget ne de ma aban no be si the 7th month no e de pa na do ani be si su se ampom ya ade we amma menya ho mfaso me kwabonte me to ade a menya ho mfaso na ase bia menya value for money for the na ye mbisa e bia na ye de enim mo so amobonte no nhunu na fe atimi aboa ye ama ye nkomodie na fe ahwede e beba no so anim wahu.
Yeah, Kwame mame fa daily guidance so what the bokrata ni mo bana headline ye Baumia NPP MP storm in someone prison.
That's right.
And all video ni bi ala.
Yeah.
And no ada flag bearer for the new patriotic party Dr. Mahamudu Baumia and some members of parliament and minority leader afenyoma kemo omokopie mu onsawom say obokwa kostra chairman wontumi
right
and home for ni home videos but to media na so na Kwame say MPs dey bebre ko e pa because na dom dey actually mimumo omo ko ni bi okay omo ko ni bi say Dr. Baumia efri ho a the general secretary and also so Justin from Ponkodua Ekobi.
Okay.
Say chairman Sabonso obi best friend. Also so Ekobi.
Okay.
And now face so Nana yaw efri ye Kobi. Samia Oku Kobi. NSC yaw enim Kobi.
Okay. That is Kumawu. NSC
yes,
Kumawu MP,
yes,
right?
Kumawu Ekobi. And a Tony Susu Kobi. Brempon
Owusu. Tony say J ana.
We say Tony Msemie Anna.
Okay.
MMIEH.
Okay.
I hope I'm right. And also Kobe. And Brempon Owusu Achao MP for Kwadaso and also Kobe. Kingsley Nyako, Greater Accra Regional Chairman.
That's right.
Otu also Kobe and MP for Subin Obri Aboa also Kobe and other officials. Omunina Kobe at Samoka.
Chairman. For we to straw mo kosra mo everywhere. Sa nkrofo bobo odi ni nyina no. Me hu se me mputu no but ombetimi akoho bi. That is the reason why I am call ho. It is not about ombetimi akoho se omo koho se omo kosra wontumi o. Okay. Ombetimi akoho bi as in say na brabo no tebia betimi do omo akoho bi.
So
it is not about alcohol or that bread. That is the reason why men can we answer that say police station won't see order.
Yeah.
Police station papa bet me do alcohol, bonnet bet me do alcohol. So when you ask yourself, say papa never do honey dear he maybe I find a sema could be a kajamwa mobi, say be a nipano, oh, for long women nipanana obetia and now oh, me quacko belu be. Oh, quite papa na do koye. But I'll independent so it means so now. Papa bet and as I want to call a bit me do a corner. I say be a onamwa, maybe a wakoye bibi, then also do a call. So in police station and Casse, mean police station that you can go papa nti, you can go boninti, and they're here so best say, the bonny be an Abian for uncle. Papa do be called better to Edward. So they make catch woman say, a mamma or mubebu yeno. And the almost premium so besan be buono. So no man near my year, a besan do macoa, and found so quite consider will be this time around, no coha will be now beslano.
Yeah,
but what is now not make an say? Until almost quite so much who to be a prison for a woman ever. okay enti se fiti na ekwe so omo ye prone say ometimi akohode a ene omo nye dai omo nsiesie hohie ana omo ma honye tebia so obi yedobi kotum abrochire ana se Ghana musicians timi kodam abrochire ana abrochire ni bi timi kodam na so otena ho bonwom a omo honye conducive e ma honye papa enfama ene netembia no ko ha oho aha no asum adwo so ahu na fo omo ba omebu oman no mu ne my papa mu de o se de mra ye omo fa mra nye ade ye mra ne hye se ye nka no ye nka de mra ne hye se ye mfa nto ekwan mu no ye mfa nto kwa mu na nka obi ahonto mu de samara no kokosra obi o but ka hunu se fiti o chena bi ko no o nso betimi akọ se wan so oman no so mpa sa na etie a meka troma no pay
okay Kwame ene metwa so e wo daily guide mu aba katafa etoso ensia assembly ewa hasen two busted with 100 parcels.
Okay.
Ya dia ya betu justice so ukopie mu ewa Ashanti regional a police for ensa so two suspects nyenu bi mu aye from bako edi Osman Basin or 37 years.
Okay.
And Muhammad Abdul Razak, I was 38 years. I used to say, a moton second hand in Tadi be say, you can't force in Tadi. Brony well in Tadi. Now, you're
from association, you're from Second Hand Dealers Association.
Okay, okay. And I did post the funds so Musa Brea. Now, was to say, and your match as a more the Babaton say, and Tadi, and how much to read. Pass back 100.
Okay.
And then she much as a more yen is more transported from the Ashanti region. Our police force are so moon baby are more transported at the airport. But yes, so more sabre dear ye moon and shishamu. And no catafa at so in senior. Kwame a while so catafa at so and ne. Send a media budget review because Sasa na Hanan buffer stock CEO no so send ne and a court didn't ruling member.
My say the worker turn back say after untumi who is next that chero baby one of the people in back enim say after untumi who is next.
Next no mo beba.
Right. Kia omuguso ebo ne mo make sure say ye di nipa no be ko no legitimate enipa awoko ho no se weni waye edi se wo wanya ye se adia bonsemantimi anya
Yesu ba ya wa beye
rade
yenye ude
ebinu amoto no sa
Come my father chronicle ewie our medebo kata ni mu banner headline no police arrest NDC TikToker over alleged insult against Baumia but former vice president calls for discontinuation of case.
That's all.
We hear this one doesn't hear
but we can say as Baumia or person be do o man anim nti and e kan say e here o man no so ma so no e here da be so o man no na epenyuma papa new year sure say babunu bi ye adwuma o wasa adaje no
Kwame but me so me hu ni say so discontinue wo ho e be ma enkofo bi kan pa ba out ka ba ye no more because obeka say we ka koye bi ni anya ne pe e bi ti say 41 year woman here wo kasati a President John Dramani Mahama na ye jeli no 1 year and no ho won say ena me na me ka say ya de a mpanifo ne ye na nka ye jeli mpanifo na ye ma mpanifo no asotwe bi a enka nkwala no so mfa phone enko
mpani otisu we empo wa ben no wa ni di o manfo
thank you
ono ye ma mpani no empo wa ben no wa ni di there was a speech bi one day bi na o ka am say hit up to this 2024 elections no now there was economic BBB omampani kasa was before the glare of camera I can stop it so obeka ya okasa say I said it is economic then they stupid san okan me tie and so be say so omampani otie bia so timi kasa ka say obi stupid now obi ba no odi atem wa say no dey yedi atem wo say wa dey ntini yankoche ne yanko jeli no that is o man no dey wom na dey odi kan no dey odi ache no nsu dey odi kan nante I don't mean for so dey be o ntimi nyina papa ni mu enye no Bible nso aka dey tia but wo na wo ye hwe
na me say ono na man mu pa de no man kan to akufo-addo mpo wa ben atem didie ben no man kan
so what you say
ade a wase mpanifo ni jai se na be ya nkwala no so enkosua eno na ama sa ne ma we nyina ekoso obi asori a wo data ntino fa phone na pani bia na odi na tem me kan eno ntie ne hwe sabio omo hwe age ene
Mr. Udi matama ya me ya pa. Because baby am free me background ya fam power aunt Timmy. And to be say me no kasa, there will never be say me yo. But I didn't da ho no ho asem ne yeka. De bia no ase na me classmate bi di nkomo se bra na ye wo school ne ye debate bi. Eno akwa me boss wa ha se sa debate na ye no. Na the use of phone say identity na ye man kwada use of phone ewo SS. Enti ye ma tangible reason obi say salient points are na kire say ye use phone ewo school mu na nka ntimi MY. So na me use brofo bi e kan say we need to be agree, disagree and agreeably. Ya agree say sa ne ma we boaye. Okay, yen disagree say yen fa nye adeboni bia. So I just elaborate on this one ma ebeto odwa my was no ka say me ka wo debate ni pa west bia o kan ne ye ka ho asem. So we need to agree, disagree say ade aye eye ne papa mu ene ya fine ye ne papa mu a de ne ejai ba obi kwakoye na obi kwakoye de a ene o se de o ye enye who preach virtues ba practice vices komenu na ye di dwumai na fe ne manyina so atimi akoso ye be hwe wo a wo hwe na wo a wutie ye the economic policy no de eba ye from January to enne na obebu hu akontade ya kire ye no emu de na wo hu se eba ya edi bibi papa eba ye expectation for bosumi num na aka kosi se afi ne be kona wie ye no expectation etesen ma ye hunu na fe ye mu nkompo he echi ne ma aba mu aye ye aban sabasobode abonaba so won sabasobode e nemu ma ehumre nyam na ye chense ha de wo twena dwen susu se ahankoye ba kwa me twena dwen susu biem ye nkokon nketenkete ankoye ana asabe koye
se omokunkum mama
yeso makunkum mama the agric minister also say wa uyi bibia no eye pa because when you taste for Ghana nkoko na akoko no so awe ye no akoko no nkosia no you from say chicks they o chick ya cry na de ba yo enye efi akoko so no efi akoko eno na yellow no a okuna wom ne yellow this say na ebi wan
ebi ni ho
eno so kwa na ye de ye niam pi fa na say o de abusia men ka se kobodua o de sometimes but o kobodua ka se one so be protocol kobodua
da bi yesi fi akoko
as yesi ye Ghana nkoko enti ya anye bi nkoko kraba ne ba akoko enu ho wo mu oye efi akoko ekosia bugo kwasi broni wo fi akoko kosia o de yere but yakokra say ye dey o check ye ba be ye Ghana nkoko e wo man.
I hope say be among the home budget be ba media review.
Keke obeka na be boss.
Sika sen na akon nkoko
350 million on say na omde kan.
Oh kwame ye hwe say obesan aboso biem. Ne ba
0240 550 899 0240 550 899 ebe appear e wo screen no eso na efre ya no ama watie mia free phone so na yatimi akasa okasa no so ehumra nyam ko yatese yatie ni obi atema na mwa ene ye nkasa ntie obi a de obi aka na ye ka bie na ye kirem sese no oka no to bi koye bia e ma na me ya asem cause me say me no to na me ka say me oye me ya pa ba say phone no ye ka wasem obu ho baka on hye
obo ha no ba show no show say ha no
fine but obu on so baka so we me ntaram ho so I can just move on and go
what's na say I won twen ho aka say akwai wadi matem pa
it is say issue ne ka pen ne ye ka ho asem also pen nanim a ka de ntie ma me hu so pen nanim me so pen na chi a ma me nka hu so de ntie a pen no achi eno pe na ehia e wo man mu udi na bia okasa
am ye be ne dia and the serious as you be bia.
Good. Andy, I know some Mr. says, some say a war, food buffer stock for a while, almost toy and no by any nothing or my store the ama and the boy.
Aye.
Well, at the end, the idea my buffer stock say, or bet me a toy and no buy no. A Quiafona, it could be an policy program ban the idea more where almost when your bumper harvest are. A bet me a mass and a dear feed 24-hour market. No, one will be said because you to be market is war, our brother production, no, I said, Bano, yen for Kuka. Ye kwaye wo feed the poultry no and as even your poultry no and ye say e binu mare no nti susu say e be bo man no
de me person be kire say
okay
market ni ho a market na ye ka say and the market e wo hode da wo e wo hode da ye to ho ye to nyama wo
right
and now we are now trying to make it sufficient such that you move it towards farmers now to help them to do the bumper harvest.
Okay.
There's a market to receive those supplies.
Right.
We can always start from somewhere.
Very well.
We can decide to start from the farmers.
Okay.
And later with the market.
That's right.
So either way, we have to start somewhere.
Very well. And I'm not saying so no so I dream sir or the abajumadi so we say we didn't be also kasa free. 0240-550-899. I was saying we didn't be kasa free o. But your man is so kakra mame. But you kasa free.
But you make a certain barrier.
Right. Mami ntie wa no pay.
Yo, me da si. The news me say, on nyama bi oba akoye campaign promise. Nti me ban a system me.
That's right.
But you know bi oba sabi. I still be o na sabi o bi kan. That's
right.
24-hour economy now. I see a market. You miss I say your market if you are which is simple. Ghana, you will companies here. A 3 days, 5 o'clock, airport. A fellow will so be here, because you are the best 12 and answer 1 o'clock with Yana. And the couple of one will be here. You better to young night market ball. No being near market.
Right.
Not just a market near the Yajuma. No, you need Bia, company Bia or Ghana. And companies here, and as institutions here, around 24 hours. And you pay Bia, the hospitals. Hospital fees in some office, you won't be free, you far. As you see, I did make a Canadian nurses, you teachers, you far.
Right.
Let's set you one example now. Commander Sugar Factory, yes, the factory no. Whereby a raw material now, you did a feed factory no.
Right.
It's a factory new year. Raw material then you did feed factory no.
Critical example.
Yes, no, you were raw material. Ever one more. Maybe me, say, and you say, oh, and you don't see factory. And you see factory no, not just a raw materials no, a year to
right.
No example,
that's a par. Right, that's it. We will possibly need Medasapa no pay. Answer also for phone number 0240-550-899. Possibly need baby, I would decline ya daily university them or start production. No, one because near the Oko be a brunio on the basic dine. And I'm about 2 years. One would be a brunio, no more so basic than would you be a casa free? I was saying, would you be a casa free? But our mamma, Nesoka Cramma, why?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Would you be a casa free? Right, Jabba be na a casa mintiminton, Camarama. Would you be a casa free? Yeah, me pacho, why you na casa free?
Evangelist in Michigan.
Evangelist, my meteor pay.
Upon the Cano, the Sir Radilin gear in Yansa.
I mean,
Master, yes, or Mampe, Finance Minister. A common was central for more gun payment as when you open it. Since Ghana made issue, so one and yeah, I work in answer you. It is easy to be papi dear Pina, say any panic is human. Ghana going now. When you go Ghana quite back, papa, man. Then the Unasia, according in us. The best no man penny, often in NCO.
Right.
Now, Finance Minister Commission, Dominion, say, no more Kaka. And not one Ghana, yet I will be brave as what.
Mesoma das papa ene also someone de abedaye ewe kasa fidie eso abusia won so wudi ba bia kasa free wudi ba bia kasa free o
but me the prophet Koku we take we
prophet but kasa free
Mbasa mekasa fre utubreku.
Meba to mamiti wano pay.
Oh, nyedi kano meba na chifufo meba mabasu bebre.
Right.
Nyetos we mi no Ghana yewo amambofo yeni amambofo. Yewo amambofo yeni amambofo.
Sane so.
Ne se sisia obia edwino ono ankasa no ho ondwino man no ho. Sabi ye yakosan line eto abama wo no eda wo to abama na wo hia no wo to abewi a wo hia ne bi ondwino.
Okay.
Ye wo mpenimfo bi nso ho a omodwene ye yeto aba no ho enso ye mo akwanya ne ne oso ye no omonye den omonye. And then you had Ghana pa. Mr. Ghana see the share it.
Oh,
but I'm not your shafty. What by you? And you're no shafty and two for that's a room. This is one your man before and got into the one to us.
Over mama so me na se mama na se papa e won so o contribution a de aba be se ade na ye nyina na ye de ma oman no I just say ye do obedi abusuan pani so wonu se kwadwokoto abusuan pani obeye na amwa ade na wo ya obreman obeye onye nema yi
I'm say wo position ahu nema different
obade a odin wa be akasa free
well FM Sam kase free tema committee 20 lasibi
aja mamintie o
me chiamuni adwuma pa boye
that's right
no pensamo amoka ni de edin na efanso so ensantwefo no susu no sabi bebre omusuru nyame yomu nka no kure
right
enam sika semu a yedi mutino enu Ghana no womunka tia wo si market market into say o dey kan susu nyasa na wo ye wa yi wo kan e kire Ghana po
right
wo mu anasifo ni adifo na ye adwuma nyina wo ba mo yi faadi etisa anyi amodi ba agenda ya amodi ba nkokon ketenkete ansina market here obesi ensina
that's right
ake say nipa e koye adwuma no wai mo yi nipa yi nyina bi afri adwuma mu na ukosi market na wan na owo sika odi sa kodi sa adwa ana wan na wada je so okotra anadu no mienu okodi dwa wo edwom ho enti nyema bi ho Ghana ye wesi sika kwa hwemu free akra kokumase a odo abedi 7 hours na wuri kumase adai
right over my say anopay na ye yende asome mu yende ne so obi ka sam che ye mmachire enhwe niema na nipa ne ka ye aso betimi aye and I want to mean and do you know critical example back home say who say national service for ye tro state citizens the capacity building I was and no mu twa mu din ba ya kasa free
ba cha me sa wo ta aja
me ba cha me o anopay
kena mo no pale yampeni fo na nkasa lesika no mo steno na besira mo ne wormum onto mo so aba no mo na se wo ma TMC fo no tempo bi ba se mo enyimi this mo ba boa ma na ba boa me sele mo pa ta se wa se me so a che se me bia me frɛ se me ka the flaminya introducing MC for no mom no mo kanea nto mo so aba is a kwa bi say ya yamfa mampanyi ne tete se parliament ya mampanyi me ya kwan
right
what you say
right asem mo ya kai ya tese aban no so person sign the ba say e wo se ke ya tom so aba it is the same aban o wo so man the cassette ya and as our policy ye kwa referendum won say sa wo be kai se no e referendum no say kwa referendum na ye hwe ne tom so aba na say yanko nti wapani wakan yakoso ne panifo di nkomo ye hwe ne musa aban de beba na ye nyina ya age atum se yankoto so aba why we dey be akasa free o
if I tell because free adenta
ye for say wadaroma
but your friend is quatting
but your akasa de kakra mamintie we
if I tell friend is quatting
aya kwati mamintie wa no pay
Yo, anopedia be say about Kumasi as I did because wa atwumaboko na eyare ho. Atwumaboko eda ho mfi pepetepe efa so ekọ echampo kuro. Then so ehọ kwan nyina tete apansam.
Okay.
Say be pese be use mo platform yi na me appeal to MP ho na aban beboaye na atwumaboko kwada so ekọ atwumaboko kwan de. Ai minia areho asefem ase enka Ghana no.
Right. Right. Ma so me na say me say wo kan mpanimfo e ho ene omo hwe omo free kro no ho no so atimi ate how na ho me da se. Enti mo so betimi afre aba so aba ka few minutes na ye de asi. Na me ka national service for de no. Obi a wako school akọ school. Right. Odi ba bi akasa free o. Abisi odi ba bi akasa free. But all was so my enkasa of phone so esa na okotie o TV so e be delay why? We need to be akasa free o.
Akasa free Upper West.
Upper West.
Yes.
The bachelor for say.
Musa Ibrahim.
Musa mami ti wa no pay.
Okay, yeah. That's a 24-hour economy there. Say no, I don't know who did that no. And then market and some no better.
Musa, mama na say, Sam.
Kwame, before your time number so no, we say Bank of Ghana at the assembly betu just say a year or more. Ye coins no, ye Ghana cities coins now must say, especially Kwame Okopimo Accra Central. Now if you will top here what I'm puna 20 pesos coin woman almost a monje.
So I never share me come.
I know which ye.
Sir,
almost a monje. Adan what's some obi a nipa no so onje 20 pesos coin into no auto nso na no auto ade ne so ono so onje coin no. This is a Bank of Ghana I da betu just say. Why e be ma coin a wonje no. Obetimi akoda efiase up to 3 good years and as you be fine no what you are. Until we budget coin 20 pesos now obetwa bet say 2000 Ghana cedis dey here.
Eno nye problem o. The omo dey aba no ene say dey waka na nye problem.
Dan dey here problem.
Implementation na problem.
Implementation na
be fast for na say bia ma beto ade na bia mba wo so onye kwan na afi na be ko ba bia police akoba mane ana kwan
na social media ntini o ma ye. Kwame omo we aba so no me person omo ye Ghana Police Service so ye edi djuma we e ma me say a driver for ne trot for mate for edu omo ho say cars ho ya din a omo de ebo ni bi eto prices e wo ho da na no so mo nya
kwanse and the price
me say ono so mo ni ho djuma so
ni me na ebo mu bi eno de kwanse de na wo ka sesi e ndi me kan say kwanse ne de no e ha because unu so mu twa 5 pesos sa 5 pesos
and 1 peso no I just all come on
yes ayira enti say ade se agi a ekwan ben na mo be fa so e de abo ye etimamufo na yekite say sika na koto ade na ma dwadini na age okay wodi we bi ato ho e bi asem na be kan no wodi short code bi na line bi ato ho say wo abekwa koto ade a wodi kwan be ma nipa na anye no
text bra
na che ba bi nipa no wo be akofa no
yeah
di uko ba bi wodi nipa na anye wayi wani maame that's obi beto ade ho odi ni sense na kwens ka ho odi kwens no da bi ade no o manipa no ko nso furo wo se ya kyerɛw wanye kwens nti ya kyerɛw ɛno da be na obeka na se de ba akwa ma na me fara me kokoro
me ya kama wa ya we se ne yin se kwens ne ba na wanye a ne ho mra bia e ba beto no ne no bi
and say I just from the CCTV camera be boy hu to koto ade no wanye a nso ma we wanye no abekyere policy no dey all the aba statement no dey aba implementation dey implement ade na mayagene when now ka say oti Bank of Ghana kan na ma me no tontos no what say me dey hear
kofa better class still don be ya no me o ka so onje a wonje
enti say o ka so onye a una be enforce say yenye enti kwa be na so obi koto ade na o so kwens ne yenye a fa ne fa so na fa ma me na me nso mu fa no ko ye je ni pa me enu mu abehu no
Kwame see about reporting to no mo akasa no emrane ni omu bedi dada mate
oba report afa ho aso
enya Ghana Police Service enya ho na ba report
no kra no wakoto ntos a wanya afi na abekwa adenta koba mane no no odi bedu wetu be faka ese obi a 20 pesos
yeah Kwame
my infancy na medase no papa pase ode obeboa me wona obokata mboso no so happy birthday to my dear Mrs. Asante ene wa woda Now, say on this special day, I celebrate you and thank God for the blessing of your life. May the Lord continue to strengthen you, protect you, and fill your heart with joy, peace, and good health. Your love and support mean so much to me. I pray that God's grace and favor will always be upon you. Happy birthday to my beloved wife. From your husband, Mr. Alexander Akoto-Asante, celebrating you at Church of Pentecost Ebenezer Assembly Adenta. Enti obapa and ewa wo day in some way kind be brain na ukunu and a de emma war na brabiem na fe yentimi hunu se dem community. Happy birthday to Mr. Collins Aqua. Mr. Collins Aqua na ewa wo da or say I wish you well. Happy birthday to Mr. Collins Aqua. May the good Lord shower his blessings on you and answer all your prayers. From your brother, Justice, and the entire family, we love you all. Hey, we love you too. Oh, no, we need to mami. Enti, enope, ene de eba ai wumo. Producer, emma me, yes, be or have producer, my main son kept go. I said, me huni pani ye, bemma be eno horse, na oda, mami huni say, na oda, so I'm fancy. Right, I'm first down from our production team no. From the MCR, Ora Hills Ahin Elho Justice Afo, and so Elho and Afin Sukrano, Yera Robert Fane, and so ladies our production or ha breakfast in Insin, Ebwaya, a fair boafwa, in your one repano, Domina, and so Dimeba, focus enough for the Sanso and a producer no a more sabatary affair, what in cow on a walker tamuboson, so Mimidin, yours truly, Kwame, Abu Kudam Kwamwa, Komoto, your host with the most and your moderator. Yes, I say on Subrim Queen on Crabba Pounds Manu Adriano. Yes, sorry, so not today's agenda. Ya wa mufabo watching offer at the Sedumedino, Eba Betroso.